This video is for the four-step sequence for those who are in the beginners class, teenagers, or adults. So if you are a tiny tiger or little dragon, or in other words, if you are 7 years old and younger, please refer to the other video. Okay, so the four-step sequence for beginners, teenagers, and adults, a little bit different than what we do for tiny tigers and little dragons. All right, make sure first you're holding your bow correctly with your right hand on the front, bow directly behind your back. We're going to go ahead and get into our fighting stance, our kamaite. So we're going to take the right leg, step forward, bring the right hand up, grab the bow with your left hand, and pull it back at the hip. So I look just like this. Left hand is at the hip, near my belt. Right hand is in the front, leveled with the middle of my chest. And my right leg is in the front. Okay. Step one, I'm going to pull my leg back just a little bit, my front leg. This is my right leg. I'm going to pull it back just a little bit, and notice that I start to twist my hips. You can see my bow start to turn. All right. When I do that, I'm going to take my left hand and I'm going to point with the bottom of my weapon. So here's the top, here's the bottom. So I pull back and I'm pointing. Okay. This is to represent a block, like somebody's going to come up and stab and you're trying to get out of the way and you're blocking. Okay. So once more, point. Step two, I'm going to come up and crash. Okay. So once more, 1, 2. Now if you notice, my hands are sliding on my bow because ideally I want to have more bow in front of me than behind me. So I don't have much bow behind me on my left side, right? So when I point, I don't have much to block with. That doesn't make any sense, right? So I need to slide my hands along my bow so I can have my bow stick more out in the front, so I could block properly and make sure I don't get hit or get my fingers hit. And then step two, when I crash, again, I'm going to slide my hands down so I could crash, and I'm crashing right on the collarbone. Okay, 1, turn, 2, crash. 3, I'm going to take the top of my bow and put it on my left shoulder. So my right hand is coming to my left shoulder, and then I'm going to swing across, kind of striking near the shoulder, neck, and upper rib area. Okay, so again, 1, point, 2, crash, 3, bring it to the shoulder, and across, and 4, we're going to do a little helicopter. So we're going to bring the bow up, open, flip the right hand on top, flip the left hand underneath, put my left hand to my right shoulder, and swing across. So now my right hand is going to go to my left armpit, and my left hand is chopping across like this, here. Okay, so 1, step back a little bit, point, 2, crash, 3, shoulder, across, 4, helicopter. Here, I'll do it from this angle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here, notice that my left hand is in front at the end, and my right hand is near my armpit. I'll do it from this angle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? And that's your four-step sequence that's required as a white belt. Thank you.